What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just decided to drop my sig fig because who cares? Anyway, I have another video that is not an update on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and is completely new that some of you guys will be like, okay, whatever, bye. But anyway, this is a sig fig update, and I've been actually working on this for the past couple days. So I've actually been put on hold / lazy to keep going with my Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse showcase. Now, I want to talk about this in the video, as well as my sig figs, some art too. I've done some art. Ooh, it's crazy. Just some coloring. It's just normal coloring on your phone that I have a pen and you like color it, but other than that, I also have no mic. You might not tell because I naturally scream a lot. You should ask people. They will tell you, yes, he naturally screams a lot. Not really scream, but like raise my voice really loud. It's kind of my thing. Anyway, of course, we're going to talk about Spider-Verse first, because I think that's what you guys mostly care about. Which Spider-Verse? Okay, what's happening with that? So anyway, what's happening with that is it's kind of put on hold. I don't know what you would put it. It's kind of stuck, I guess you could say. So last time I did a video, it was a Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse kind of teaser review, which was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know. I've kind of not posted that much over the span of 2023, and that's just because of working on big projects and lazy, kind of, really. All of June and July, I just decided to work on Spider-Verse and just not do Lego, because I was doing my own thing. I was doing life, but now I'm here and doing this. But the last time I did that, I was basically saying I'm almost done. I have like one figure left to do, which was going to be a sculpted figure. And then I was sitting down one day and I was like, man, I am very disappointed on a certain figure, which has probably the most updates out of all of them, because I've been just trying to do the best version of them because they're just so cool in the movie. I'll explain that way later when the video comes out. But I decided to sit down and paint the figure, and I was like, whoa, this figure turned out great. And then I'm like, I need to do consistency, so I went back to like 6 figures, maybe 7, and then decided, hey, I'm gonna sculpt and paint all of you guys better than the originals, which some figures that I need to paint I still haven't painted yet, just because I'm just too lazy to do, because it's very time consuming. And I decided to do art instead. Kind of take a break off Spider-Verse just so I can go in with a fresh mind ready to paint figures. And keep in mind, there's like over maybe like, I don't know, 40 figures that are almost all hand painted. Trying to almost all hand paint them as well is very, very, very time consuming. Anyway, you guys don't want to talk about that, and I don't want to really talk about that anymore. We're going to talk about instead about my sig fig. So here's the sig fig. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's very perfect. Like, let's go over this sig fig if you guys haven't seen it before. If you're new to the channel, of course, subscribe, hit the like button. I don't really say that much. I don't know why. It's not really that important to me. What really, actually, the main reason why I started YouTube is just so I could show off my amazing ideas. Because some ideas that I do show off, some people actually, both of us are actually thinking the same. So we all have the same idea, so I actually kind of want to put stuff on there first. That's why I just broke Lego Logic, which was like a very, very, very crappy video. A lot of people said, which if you haven't seen that video, I actually have a figure right here to show you guys. What it was is basically just the neck bracket thing, which a lot of people said, you break the neck brackets. Well, guess what, guys? You guys are smarter than me, because yes, this breaks, but I'm too lazy to update that figure because that was the Vulture. I think I deleted I Just Broke Lego Logic. It was one of the videos where I actually have my face showing on here, which I haven't really done that much anymore. I don't know why, I just decided not to. But this is for the reason why this video was like 20 minutes long. Anyway, this figure was really cool. One of the biggest changes was the painted face, the jackets, which once again, I am doing 3D elements, which is also why you guys should be excited for the Spider-Verse showcase. Anyway, the legs and torso really haven't changed that much from the original. The face changed a lot, though. Once again, I painted like a lot of this stuff. Also, my Widow's Peak, I said that already, and then also the back, which doesn't look anything like me. This looks more like me. I like it a lot. It's cool. I also gave my hat. I gave my hat. I also gave an accessory of my Spider-Man hat. Awesome. Anyway, I also decided to bring back a dead character, which I made specifically for the channel. It's literally called Spooky Spider. This name has kind of been wearing down on me. It's very hilarious to say, what's your channel name? It's Spooky Spider. Wow, I'm not good at naming. I like the name, but I don't know even how I came up with the name really. But I've been wanting to change it. Like the character. If I change the character's name, then the whole channel is being changed. But I decided to do this old figure right here. Here is the figure. This figure was a very, very cool creation that I made. It was all right. I feel like it was okay. But I decided to see what it would look like as a real person. So for the past couple days, I took this body right here, which I'm not an artist once again. So I took this body, changed some stuff up about it, and made this. This is what that figure would look like, minus the spider on the back. I got that in later. Don't worry. It's on the figure. Just wait. But I wanted to design the figure first before I put that on the back, in case I wanted to change anything later or something like that. And looking at this and looking at the Lego, I don't like it. I didn't like the lines on the legs. I didn't really like a ton of stuff about my old Spooky Spider. So I decided to change it all together and add some stuff to it. I decided to connect some of the spider detailing together with the arms, make some shoulder stuff, dual molded boots and hands. But yeah, I've been I liked the dual molded parts. Now, everything that is white, light gray, is supposed to be white, which this isn't the final version I decided to do. Version 2 and I guess 2.5. I just decided to change the face to make it more creepy looking, but I thought it looked too much like an alien, and I decided to lean in on the spooky kind of nature of it's goofy. Like, no one really says Spooky Spider because it sounds goofy and kind of goofy. Once again, that's a lot of goofy in that sentence. But anyway, it's not supposed to look threatening, I guess you could say. It's supposed to be kind of nice, but still threatening. But anyway, so what I decided to do after that is just full on go all goofy, and this is the final design, and I am very happy on how it turned out. I'm going to explain some of the stuff after I get the Lego out here, so you guys aren't just literally looking at this photo, and me right now, I'm not looking at the photo, I'm actually just looking at my sig fig staring me dead in the eyes. But yeah, that's kind of the thing I've been doing for the past couple days, is just kind of working on this dude. And of course, once again, I forgot to mention on the other one, but the spider is on its back. I told you not to worry. But anyway, now it's actually finally time to show off this dude in Lego. Once again, the art one is much better than the Lego because art is smooth and nice, and my paint is chunky and blocky. Anyway, here it is. Here is the kind of Spooky Spider version 2. And compared to the original, this one is much more attractive looking. It's much cooler. I like it a lot, really. I think it's very awesome. And I'm going to go over some of the characteristics I think I did in the very original Spooky Spider video, which is pretty cool. I haven't actually looked at the video in a while, but here we go. So one of the things about this that kind of changed it from Spider-Man was the eyes. I wanted to lean away from the original traditional Spider-Man eyes, which, let's get into Spider-Man here just for fun. Here he is. Here's actually the Spider-Verse version before I changed it. But here are the eyes. They're kind of the normal, just kind of eyes. I don't even know how Stan Lee came up with this. They don't even look like spider eyes. But I wanted to make it kind of cute and creepy, so there are 3 eyes. I kind of did take a little bit of inspiration from Lucas the spider, I think. Luca? I don't remember his name, but the adorable spider person. I kind of took inspiration from a little bit. But also, you can see a little bit of white up here. That is not on accident. I did also decide to add a little bit of the kind of spider point that this has on here on this figure, so they would look kind of the same. That was pretty cool. Anyway, there's the figure. Looks really cool. The white on the sides looks really awesome as well. As the boots and painting on the boots, once again, this doesn't look as nice as the artist one, which I also did make this version right here. This is the Lego kind of painted version. I don't know what you would say, but it's kind of I used the same material that I used, not really material, but the same coloring software, I guess, that I used for making the 3D kind of render. I don't know what you would put it. But yeah, the spider on the back, I don't know why I did that. It's very unique, I guess you could say. I don't know what it would be used for. I just think it's cool. Like, imagine if this just got out of the picture and you just had this. Like, look how cool it looks, but it's still very plain. So it just looks awesome on the back. Anyway, the 4 eyes are, I guess I'm going into the reasons why. But the 4 eyes represent glasses. For having 4 eyes, I think that's cute, so I just decided to go with that. And the bone spider is supposed to represent the spooky spider, which these guys actually do go good together, which is pretty awesome. And they look pretty cool together, so I guess that should be the thumbnail. I changed it to something else. It's actually the helmet, him holding the helmet. But yeah, it's really cool. I like how it turned out. Of course, the final thing that I want to do on this dude before I go into the next part of the video, which is the new sig fig. But yeah, I do want to do a masked version. Fun fact, I don't really know if this would get into the actual dude, but if you remove the helmet, I went with one of these Thor Ragnarok's helmets, and it looks like teeth are coming out. So who knows? Maybe that would be a kind of teeth version. I don't know, but here's the actual figure. Looks pretty cool. That's really it for the spooky spider kind of version. If you don't want to know about my new sig fig, because I'm not going to be showing you kind of a sig fig really, I am actually going to show you one of the old sig figs I was working on, because I am working on a new sig fig that would change this figure a lot. But I'm actually working on a new sig fig too that I gotta wait for Sculpey to come again. So yeah, I gotta wait for Sculpey. So as soon as Sculpey gets here, I'm going to be working non-stop. And I might actually run out of Sculpey again, who knows. But anyway, yeah, so one of the differences, I guess I'll talk about my new sig fig that I was going to do. One of the differences I was going to do on this new sig fig. You ready to see it? It's pretty mind-blowing. You ready? Here it is. Here it is. You ready? It's gonna blow your mind. It's pretty crazy. I don't really know what to say. It was kind of a joke. But here it is. This is the new head I made. And you guys are probably wondering, where did his glasses go? For the past couple days, maybe months, I don't know how you would put it, but over the summer, I really planned on getting contacts. So that's kind of the reason why I did this head. It's kind of the unglasses look, I guess you could say. I used Bruce Banner's face for this. I was very having a hard time figuring out what head to use. The eyebrows are repainted and stuff like that, but it's just pretty cool seeing these two heads side by side by each other. I kind of tried to make them the same, which they kind of do look the same a little bit. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's really it for the new sig fig head. It's just me without glasses. I tried making this head have glasses, see what it would look like, but it doesn't really look like this head, but who cares. Here's the Sig Fig torso I would have used. I painted this, and this was the PS4 kind of Spider-Man spider. Based this off a shirt I had in real life. Once again, I wanted to make a spooky spider kind of related to this that wasn't the PS4 Spider-Man suit, but I decided to scrap it all together and throw it in the garbage and never be seen again. So instead, I decided to actually make a full-on new art. So here it is. This is the thing I put on my community post. So this is not, this is of course not blurred and stuff like that, so you guys can actually see what it is. And I guess you could say this is my first ever merch. I'm never going to do that. Don't ask me to. I don't feel like making merch. Maybe if I get 1 million subscribers, I will do merch. Maybe before that, but I don't really feel like it. Not really kind of my place and time. I don't feel like it would sell well, stuff like that, so that's kind of why I'm not doing merch. So don't ask. But anyway, here it is. It looks really cool. I wanted to go with different looks, one with the red jacket and stuff like that, but I just decided not to do that and go full on the black and white feature, which I never explained why I did that. I like Black Spider-Man, so that's kind of why it's black and white. It's kind of the little thing that I would talk about that. So yeah, there it is. It's pretty cool. There's the back too, and for fun, there's some photos of me with a very bad filtered face on top, which it's okay. Just I colored over some of the stuff because it had a lot of shadows, and if you want something to kind of blend in with each other, something that's plain black and something that has browns and flesh and a bunch of other shading and stuff like that won't really look good. It kind of looked fake, so I kind of just decided to all go one color really, and it looks okay. So that's really the new Sig Fig I'm going to go for. I don't think it's going to look good in Lego, really. I think it'll look better in real life than Lego because, once again, I have these shorts, these shoes, the shoes that are actually supposed to be Nikes. Not sponsored by Nikes, by the way. But also, the jacket and stuff looks really cool. I don't know how I'm going to do any of this stuff. I might paint it in real life. I don't know. But once again, I really have to paint Spooky Spider on a jacket that is going to be this small. Painting that small with this thick of a toothpick looks easy, but it's not. Just ask this dude. Anyway, that's really it for today's video. I just wanted to show off this cool art that I've been making for the past couple days. So I'll probably make this head with my, I don't know what I'm going to do with which head I'm going to use. I just plan on using both of them to mix and match because I'm not fully getting rid of glasses. I'm still blind. That kind of sounded a bit sad. It is, but I'm still blind, so imagine hearing that. Anyway, so I will of course mix and match both of these heads, so this head won't go away. But that's kind of what both of them will look like. That's really it for today's video. One last thing, I guess, to do. If you guys want, I will, of course, do the merchandising with the Black Spider-Man hat. Anyway, of course, there is an expression, the Angry Hulk head on the back, but who cares? Anyway, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys like it. I know this was kind of a long video, and I said it would be short. I'm not a typical short guy. I like explaining stuff through and through. But the next video will probably be me showing off my new Sig Fig whenever that comes out. But Spider-Verse Showcase will be coming out eventually. You've heard it by this point. Will it be delayed? I don't think so. I think it's going to come out. But Spider-Man 2 is not being delayed, so I'm excited to play that game. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I will see you guys later. Peace out, and bye.